Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the third part of my IwaOi series. You can go back and watch the first videos to understand this one. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon to be the first one notified when I upload the next part. Now onto the video. What the? The two boys looked at the door, confused. It was really late, the rain was pouring outside, and yet, someone was knocking at the door. Are we going to open it? Did you invite anyone? I didn't. Atsumu sighed. Don't move, I don't want your injury to worsen even more. IwaOi nodded and stayed on the couch. His leg was still laying on the small table on a little pillow. Atsumu had taken the bandages off before dinner. It wasn't as bruised as before, fortunately. Atsumu opened the door a little, just to peek out. He was surprised to see Iwaizumi standing there, completely drenched. What took you so long? And what the hell are you doing here? Still so nice, as I can see. I'd like to say it's good to see you, but I despise liars. Get in before you get sick. Atsumu's voice was dark. Seeing Iwaizumi here, now, was making him furious. He left the ace at the door, and walked back to IwaOi. Will you be alright? He whispered. IwaOi nodded weakly. IwaOi. I texted you today, why didn't you answer? Iwaizumi put his coat on one of the coat holder's hooks, leaving his shoes at the door before coming in. IwaOi didn't answer. Hey, Shitakura. I asked you. He stopped immediately when his eyes landed on his friend's knee. It was purple, badly bruised. A deep, ugly, and painful bruise. What have you? Why are you here? To yell at me again? I just say what you have to say and go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. I have other things to do. Iwaizumi was shocked at the indifferent tone IwaOi had just employed. He was not used to it. His friend had always been the cheerful type, but now, it was like the image he had of him shattered in thousands of pieces. Is it? Is it because of me? New silence. No. I'm done, Iwaizumi. I've known you for so long, we even took baths together when we were kids. We spent almost all of our time together, and yet. IwaOi looked the spiker in the eyes. He wasn't about to cry, nor was he angry. All Iwaizumi could feel was nothing. It was like he was completely empty. As if something had drained all of his feelings and emotions. And yet, it feels like you don't know me at all. Those words hit Iwaizumi like a sharp long blade to his chest. His heart was heavy, his head felt like it was about to explode. When his eyes landed on Atsumu, he only received a death glare. Atsumu, can I talk to him? Why? He's already said everything he needed to say. I still haven't said anything, though. Yeah, so. Look at him. Look at what you did. I will not let you. It's fine, Atsumu. Let him talk. You can go in my room in the meantime. Atsumu looked at his best friend with hesitation, before letting out a sigh. Fine. But if he does anything, I won't stay still. I won't do anything. Sorry, but I can't believe those words. Atsumu then went upstairs, leaving the two boys together. For a while, at least 5 minutes, it was complete silence. Then, Iwaizumi started. Can you please tell me what is going on? So you see me in this state and this is the first thing you tell me once we are alone. What did you want me to say? IwaOi sighed. I'm sorry. That's what he wanted to hear right now. Whatever. What do you want to know? Kora. I won't be able to understand if you don't talk to me. Okay, then let's start with that. Iwaizumi, do you know what I like? What does that have to do with anything? IwaOi ignored him. Do you know what I do for a hobby outside of volleyball? Do you know my favorite food? My favorite movie? The things I dislike or hate, what I want to do in the future. Do you know any of those? Iwaizumi was confused. I'm waiting for an answer. I don't understand what this is about. Do you know my biggest dream? Or my biggest fear? My triggers or my insecurities? The ace looked at his friend in disbelief. He was thinking hard. But he couldn't answer any of his questions. While I know so much about you, I'm basically a stranger to you. And no. You're not. You're not. You are my best friend, Oikora. What if I don't want to be? Silence. Oikora was dead serious. Kora, stop joking around. Joking? I have never been more serious. He sighed. This caused him pain, but he tried to hide it away. I don't really consider you a friend, sorry. Iwazumi's heart sank. Was this a dream? He pinched his arm. No, it was not. So, our friendship was a lie? Everything. Everything we did together was a lie? None of that was a lie. I enjoyed everything we did. Then what? You're not making any sense. Oikora sighed. I thought you were an intelligent boy, especially since you always shut me down for your homework, but I guess that even someone as bright as you is not able to understand the most obvious things. The ace was confused. What the hell was he saying? Suddenly, it hit him, making his eyes grow wide. Oikora, you don't say it. Why? What if I had the same feelings? What if I doubted Iwaizumi? What? There was a weird tension between them. Never in their lives had they been this uncomfortable around each other. The air felt so thick that breathing even became hard. Iwaizumi clenched his hands into tight fists. Kora calling him by his full name, his neutral tone, this silence. Everything was unbearable. But he knew. He knew it was his fault. I took you for granted. I don't apologize. I don't want to hear it. It's too late. Iwaizumi had never felt this powerless in his life. You went too far. I think I endured that long enough. You are one of my deepest problems and I want to fix this. And if asking you to leave me alone is the solution, then I'll do it. Huh? No, wait. Tell me, Iwaizumi. What is your biggest fear? The ace was startled. What could he answer? He didn't know. He couldn't think. Losing you. You already did. The second you took me for granted. Both of their hearts got crushed. They had lived together their entire lives, had done basically everything in pairs. Oikora even went to Aoba Josei because he wanted to stay with Iwaizumi. But now, it was over. Oikora, please. Think about this. This isn't something you should say lightly, you need to think before an announcement like this. Please. Do you know how I felt when you yelled at me yesterday? The ace stayed silent. He couldn't talk. Couldn't move. I felt like my whole world was shattered. I tolerated your stupid nicknames because I know how shit you are at expressing your emotions, but now I can't. I can't do it anymore. Did you seriously think that I was messing up because I thought it was funny or something? At that point, it had already been a month since I started to get distracted. Nothing happens without a reason, and before yelling and pressuring me, you should have asked. Asked what was going on, made sure I was okay. Instead, I felt like a pawn waiting to be replaced. I felt like I belonged in the trash. Have you ever felt that way, Iwaizumi? Have you ever felt like whatever you did, you were never good enough and people would eventually leave you behind, letting you rot alone? Oikora sent a hurtful look to the ace. Because I have. I feel like this every day. And when you yelled at me, you broke my last wall. Iwaizumi couldn't do anything. He was stuck there, powerless, looking at the boy he thought would be by his sides forever. But it was over. They were over. Because of him. Good talk. The boy got up, not without flinching at the pain, but he still walked up to the stairs in silence. When the rain stops, go back home. Iwaizumi was left in silence, unable to hold back his own tears from rolling down his cheeks. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please let me know in the comments below your predictions for the next part.